we're going to do because it's time for a new pedicure. And even though she's already kind of got a spring design going on, we're going to do something else. I actually love this design. It's so pretty. I love those. Look, it kind of matches my polish. Very, very pretty. All right, let's get this off. So I'm going to start with removing what she has on from before. Let me see, one foot. There we go. All right, Jandy, we're just going to do a dry pedicure on you. So I'm going to get my e-file and my safety bit. And we are going to put this on. Let's do 12,000 RPMs. And you guys should be kind of filing in soon here. But we'll just go ahead and jump in. We've got a little bit to take down from before because we encapsulated the nail. But it's not all the nails, it's just one or a couple of them. I'm going to go ahead and just get a little brush so I can wipe this down as we go. Oh, you need that?
Maybe.
Okay, there you go. All right, Jackie. Let's see where we are. Okay. I'm going to push your foot back just a hair. There you go.
Oh. Jody said hi.
Hey, Jody. We're just removing our gel from our last pedicure. Kind of getting her all set up here. We encapsulated this design, so we have a little bit to go through. Not too bad though. We're almost done with this toe.
Cats for Life said hi.
Hey, Cats for Life.
Randy said hi.
Hey, Randy. I do love Cats for Life. We got this little bit to work with here. Trying to get that off. Okay, I'm going to come back to that toe because I feel like I should move on because that spot might get too hot, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and go over to the next toe. Let's work on this guy. We want to avoid any kind of heat getting started.
Randy said, how's your day going so far?
Day is going great. Got stuff done today that I needed to get done. That's always nice. Plus it's Friday. We got the weekend coming up. We'll probably watch a movie tonight. What have you got planned for tonight? Doing anything fun or exciting? Have anything special for dinner? I know a lot of people wait till the weekend and then they'll get something really nice for Friday night dinner. Okay, let me see your other foot, Jandy. You can rest that one. All right. Oh, that's so pretty. I hate to see it go. Did you enjoy it, Jandy?
Yep.
You did? I'm going to turn my e-file up just so we can get through this a little bit faster. And I won't feel like I have to try to press harder or anything. Turned it up to 20,000 RPMs. Just going to pull her skin out of the way. If there's a spot that's close to the skin or to the cuticle, I'm just going to wait to get it with a different bit. That way I don't accidentally get her skin or anything and hurt her or worry her. Get over here, it's a little bit thick. It's coming though. There we go. She's got a little boo-boo back here on her toe. It's growing out though. It's just taking a little bit. She got it pretty good.
Surprised it's not grown out yet.
I know it.
Lord.
It's been taking a little bit for it to grow out. Okay, let's move on to this guy. We're going to do a cat eye gel nail art today for spring. Be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Okay, Jandy, let me see your other foot, if I could. Okay, so here we go. So she's pretty dusty. I'm going to go ahead and dust her off. Dust my surface off real quick. At this point, I'm going to go ahead, because this is a dry pedicure, I'm going to use alcohol, just alcohol 70% as my way to kind of clean and sanitize things as we're going here. And I'm just going to kind of rub, make sure that I've got a lot of that dust out of the way. Okay. I want to go ahead and shape these. I'm going to take this down. Let's tuck this little side in here. Get it right on this side. Same over here. Just a very natural shape. There we go. That looks really good. Okay, let's get this one. Now on these toes, I usually like to just go straight across because they're so tiny. It's just kind of the easiest way to handle the shaping on them. Let's get this guy. I'm surprised I don't have any nail clients for this weekend.
Yeah.
Like nothing. That's crazy.
Busy tomorrow. though.
Yeah, we'll be busy tomorrow. That's true. Okay, let me see your other foot. Right, again, it's dusty, so let's get it dusted off. Spray our alcohol. Okay. Let's get our big toe here. Let's get our little corner. And our very side. Let's shape that front and just get it real nice and natural looking. Okay, looks good. If I want it a little shorter, probably so actually. Just a hair.
Conchetta said hi.
Hello, how are you?
Is here. Said what happened. I do not know.
She banged it on something. She banged it on something or dropped something on it. One of the two.
Maria said hi.
Hey, Maria. It's funny. I banged my toe the other day on the cat tree. It hurt like all kinds of get out, but it didn't do anything. I don't think. I haven't seen it bruise or anything yet, but it hurt.
Boggs said hi.
Hello, Boggs.
Baked said hi.
Baked. I'm gonna clip this one actually because it needs to be clipped a little bit here. It's not wanting to come off with the file.
Maria said, I've never seen your channel. You're doing great on the client.
Thank you, Maria. Yeah, I love doing the dry pedicures. They're so nice and neat and clean. Here we go. All right, now we got it. Okay, let's get this guy. I don't do a lot of pedicures, actually. I don't have a lot of clients that come to me for pedicures. I've got a couple, and that's about it. I'm not sure why. I think maybe they don't, around here, and not a lot of people do dry pedicures. So I feel like maybe that's part of it, is they just kind of don't understand what a dry pedicure is. But maybe we'll figure it out soon. we'll get some more pedicure folks coming in. Okay, let's get a cuticle bit and go up by our cuticles. So I'm just going to go at about 8,000 RPMs. I'm going to zoom you guys in here so you can see a little bit better. And I'm just going to go right up by that cuticle. Get in this little bitty corner here that likes to hang on to cuticle. And with this bit, I can also, get some of this color off if I need to. We're putting a darker color on today, so it's not that big of a deal. Let me get a little bit better over here. I'm just going to pull her skin back. Okay. And on this one, I'm just going to get right up against that cuticle.
Maria has to go. You're good and nice. I might
Thank you, Maria.
have to come back next
You have
time.
a wonderful weekend. There we go. Let's get this little guy. This other foot. Other foot. Okay, let's get this cuticle. It just blows right through the cuticle area and removes what we need to have removed. Easy enough for me. There we go. Jandy's got her wedding to go to this weekend. She got her nails done earlier this week, and we videoed that on a live, and then now we're doing her pedicure for the wedding. Although her toes aren't going to be seen at the wedding. I don't know. Your toes aren't going to be seen. But
shouldn't be.
Still, you'll know what's underneath there. All right, let's get you cleaned up again. Okay, dust these off. Okay, now we're going to spray her with alcohol again. Make sure we get all that dust out of here. Okay, let me sit this way. There you go. Okay, get our little more toes. Okay, I'm going to go in with my ball bit, and we're just going to clean up some of that skin on the toes just to make it soft and real pretty looking and fresh. Get anything that looks dried out, kicked off. I'm just going to go 7,000 RPMs.
Patsy said hi.
Hi, Patsy.
Sugar says hi.
Hello, Sugar.
And NY Scratchies said hi.
Hi, NY Scratches. Just kind of making my way around that nail. This one really looks pretty good, but I'm going to just zap it anyway. This one's a little bit dry. But I like how this makes everything look really nice and polished. Now, a lot of people will use oil. They'll put oils on the toes and use this with oil. You certainly can, but you're kind of, you're putting oil on a surface that you're about to apply gel on and dehydrate. So I just kind of like to do it dry. Just dry. Okay, let me see the other one. Maybe if it was really, really bad, I might, and if I knew I was going to have to work on it for like, 30 minutes or something, or something crazy, then I would probably use oil and take my time. But Jandy's, luckily, she's not that bad. We went around the rosy. Okay. It's funny, it's like this particular toe gets a little bit more stressed out than your other toes. It's got a little bit more rub, like it might rub on your shoe or something, or maybe how you walk.
Which toe?
Huh?
Which toe?
This one, like what would be your ring finger? Your ring finger toe. dehydrate. Clean this off.
Mother Nature said it looks great. I'm a
Thank
cosmetologist,
you.
and we weren't taught the dry pedicure.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I love it.
Sugar says she will only do dry.
Yep. Yeah, it's much better. Much, much better. And then you don't have to worry about the bowl, you know, and having problems with the bowl. Keeping track of the bowl and its cleanings and all that kind of stuff. Oh, goodness. She's already
Certainly
started.
can't reach you.
The dog has already started, guys. Sorry. I thought she might give us a break today. She's not. Okay. All right. We're just going to jump right on in. So she's nice and dehydrated on her toes. So I'm going to go in with my protein bond. And we're going to set her up for a successful gel manicure. So going in with my protein bond. I'm going to try to talk over the dog. So that way she maybe will stop pouting.
Morning Dew said why I don't go pay for a pedicure because look at the fungus and they use the same machine on a person and pass it around like STDs on a toe.
You know, I kind of feel the same way. I mean, I like to think that everybody would clean a bowl like I would clean a bowl, but I also know in those salons it's very, very fast, you know, paced, and I don't know how well things are being done. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I'd rather be safe. Okay, let me see your other foot. Just makes me feel a little bit better. This way everything is individualized and we're not sharing anything. File is going to be thrown away, of course. Things like that. Tools are easy to wash and clean and sanitize.
Sugar said at least being home you know what's being used and not used.
Exactly. Yes.
Math allergy wants to know if the dog needs to go pee.
No, she does not. She's just whining to whine. Okay, I'm going to use my new cat eye. It is by Daily Charm, and it is called C61 Athena, and it's kind of a color shift. So C61. Okay. I'm going to do that on the big toe. You know what I might want to do? I'm going to do a black first because that way it'll be really like pow.
Leah is asking, what about the nail polish? Do you bring your own or should you because what's being passed from person to person as well?
No, actually it's fine because that polish has things in it that it's going to automatically sanitize that polish brush that's already in there. It's going to stay sanitized because it's got chemicals in there. As long as you've got chemicals in your gel or in your products that are going to take care of anything that might get in there, you are good. I'm going to apply black first because I really want the color to pop. So we're going to restart this here. I'm going to do protein bond again on her big toe. There we go. Plus this will kind of be like a little base layer for us too. And now I got black all over me. I need to clean my bottle. It's got black on it somewhere and I keep getting it on me every time I use it.
Sugar says you can always bring your own polish. It's never a bad thing.
Absolutely can.
Just your preference.
Absolutely. Now some nail techs won't use that polish. I don't know, it's something like, and I guess I kind of get it in a way. They're afraid that if it doesn't stay on, like someone's going to blame them for not doing a good, you know, pedicure or manicure or whatever. So I see what they're saying, but at the same time, I get it.
Carmine said hi.
Hello, Carmine.
Everything's goth K said everything is clean but the nail polish. Never thought about that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the nail polish is clean because it's got chemicals in it. Yep. So you'll be fine. But if you're worried or if you're, if you worry about that kind of stuff, if it really bothers you, like for instance, when I was in nail school and I was working with the dip products, it was the same thing. Like there's chemicals in the dip nail stuff that will keep you from getting, a disease or something like that. However, I still liked to do individual dips, you know, not where someone just went straight into the dip uh, container.
Mia said hi.
Hello, Mia.
I, mm, I don't know what that person's name is.
Oh, okay. Welcome in, everybody. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, so that way you be sure and catch.
Goth K said thanks
Yeah,
for
the
explaining.
live. Absolutely. Yeah, the better we understand, then the better we can make choices and stuff, right? For ourselves or somebody else. I'm gonna get a little bit of white just so I can keep us both clean. That black gets everywhere. I need a new black polish. Okay, let me get a little bitty brush, like a liner brush, so I can get right on this edge over here.
Sugar. I got cellulitis from dip powder in the base from a nail salon, unfortunately.
Wow.
Made me super sick. It was horrid.
Oh my gosh, sugar. That's awful. Well, I wondered about it because they were like, no, it's fine. And I thought, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like the idea of that. Okay, I keep getting it on her skin, so I'm just gonna keep it clean, wipe it off. Okay, I'm going to just quickly set this in place so I don't keep getting it everywhere. It's a little uneven, but that's okay because we're gonna be doing cat eye and it's not gonna show. It was just uneven because I didn't remove every single bit of gel that was on top of her toe.
So they stuck my full fingers into the powder instead of pouring it on.
Yeah, that's what a lot of them do. That's what they did whenever I would go. That's what they were doing. And I didn't think anything about it when I was going. Okay, if you'll put this one in the nuker, Jandy, and I'm going to get this other toe.
Gracie
There you go.
said hi.
Hi, Gracie.
Jamie said hi.
Jamie.
Leah said very pretty.
Thank you. Well, just wait. We're going to do some cat eyes. Oh, goodness.
No.
She's going to be obnoxious.
Too much.
We're going to do some cat eyes, so they're really going to be pretty.
Goth K.
She doesn't keep doing that.
Hey! No more.
Jandy's going to get onto her. Her stern voice.
She's asking what kind of dog is that?
She is a Cavalier, a King. Help me, Jandy.
King Charles Cavalier.
Yes, King Charles Cavalier.
Lay down. No.
I don't know why it's such
Lay
a
down.
long name, and I always get hung up on it. Wow. Do you want to go back there in the other room by yourself? She doesn't listen to me at all.
She doesn't listen to anybody.
That's true. She doesn't like to listen to anybody.
JMK says puppers want her nails did too.
Oh Lord, yeah, she would.
Goth K said sounds cute.
She's very cute. She's a little too cute. You know what I mean? She's a little too cute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in the nuker, Jandy. Let me see your other foot.
Did this one go on?
I'm not sure.
I don't either.
We'll make sure. Yeah, she's very cute. Bella, come here. Let me see if I can show you guys. Bella Boo. No, she's not gonna come over here by me. She says, I'm not doing what
you
what
wanted
you want
attention,
me to do, guys. She's a rebel with a cause.
Go over there.
Okay, give me this foot, Jandy. All right. Now we can go on with our cat eye. Let's zoom this in a little bit. Okay. Ma'am. She doesn't know it yet, but she's the master bedroom by herself. And she doesn't put that. Bella. Oh my gosh. Okay. Guys. She's got the loudest pitch, high voice. Uh-oh. That would be the magnet. All right, let's see your toe, Jandy.
Goth case, so that's a
Here we
pretty
go.
color.
Isn't it? And
What's
then it's
it
got
called?
some orange to it too. Then I'll show you. It's called, now I can't remember the name on it, but I'll look it up. Do I want to go? I think what I'm going to do, let's see. Let's demagnetize it. And then let's bring it back.
Goth case, said you do a really good paint job.
Thank you.
Leah said just lovely.
It is very pretty, isn't it, Leah? I'm going to push you back just a hair. There we go. There's a little bit of orange in there, but it looks like you guys kind of can't see it. Okay, I just want to make sure that's coming all the way across as much as I can get it. There we go. And I'm going to nuke this. And if you'll go in the big light, Jandy. There you go. And let me see this
Showing
foot.
that color.
Yep, let me show you guys. Daily Charm C61 Athena. So it's got the shift from kind of this bright purple to this orange pink kind of color. And then the undertone is like this real pretty silver. See that? It's gorgeous.
Gracie, I love the color.
I do too.
Yassine said hi.
Hi, Yassine.
Goth case said beautiful.
Isn't it? It is really pretty. Well, I love a good cat eye. Always. But yes, when it's a color shift too, I really like the color shifts. Okay, let's get a good amount on here.
Have you used that brand before?
Yeah, I've used the brand before. It's a good brand. It's Daily Charm. You know, they're the ones that make the chrome that I like so much too. Okay, let's go around this toe and just make sure I've got it singing as bright as I can. All right, there we go. She's very pretty. Okay, and the nuker, Jandy, and let me see this toe. Okay, I think I'm going to do one more layer of the cat eye before I do a little bit of nail art on top of it. This is just going to be a thin layer, and then magnetize it. Okay, and the nuker. And I'll wait for her to come out over here. Plus, I need to grab another color that we want to use. Let's see here. I'm going to grab a couple colors and we're going to choose from them. Let's see. Those two.
Marie said hi.
Hello, Marie. And a bright pink. And let me grab one more. Okay, I'm grabbing a nudie for the other toes, just kind of a pretty nude. Okay, give me one of your toes, Jandy. Or actually this one, right? Because we gotta do the second. Yeah. Okay, scoot that right there. Okay, let's do our next little layer here. could get a tiny bit closer with my black around that cuticle. And I probably will here in a sec. Whoop. Felt like it did good, and then I did something. Okay, in the nuker with that one.
Gracie says, how long does it stay on for?
It'll stay on for like, gosh, 3 or 4 weeks. It'll grow out.
So it grows out.
Like with it, yeah, it'll grow out with it on there. It's real pretty, isn't it?
Never had it come off my toes.
Yeah, she's never had it come off her toes. Okay, I'm gonna kind of play with these colors. Let's see. Ooh, I kind of like these two. Let's do purple. Okay, I'm going to get my little palette ready as we're gonna play with some color. And I'm gonna do kind of this pretty light lavender. It's kind of a bright but light lavender. It's got a lot of pinky to it. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, and then let's do a bright purple. And the colors I'm using today are from Madame Glam. And this one is one of my favorite ones. It is Purple Buzz. And the lighter one is Mother's Muse. And I want one more color. And I want kind of an orange, actually. Kind of an orangey pink. Let me see this one. Yeah, I like this. No, it might be too bright. Here we go. We'll do this one, kind of a pinky orange. And it is Healing Pink. Okay. A little Healing Pink on here. Oh yeah, that's perfect. This nail art's going to be super duper simple. Anybody can do it.
Davina, Muhammad, and Helio said hi.
Hello. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to kind of rotate. I'm going to dip in my colors here, and we're going to create some bubbles, different size bubbles. So let's do a bit bigger bubble. Okay, there's one. Let's do a little one in the same color, maybe just opposite of it right down here. Okay, dip into my lavender. And I'm just going to kind of put these in different spots. No rhyme or reason, just kind of float it around. Let's do another lavender one across, and we'll make it teeny, teeny, tiny. And let's do our bright purple. Make it a little bit bigger. That's fun. And a tiny one. And then let's do one more right back here. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. Okay, and the nuker. Go in that cooker for me. Let me see your other toe. Your other foot.
Dragon, Maria, and Rosa said hi.
Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Okay, let's put this one maybe right here. And one opposite of it. And a different size.
Julieta said hi.
Hello, Julieta. There we go. Okay, in the lavender. Tiny one there. Maybe I'll do one more tiny one right here. Okay. And then the bright purple. Let's do And maybe a little one here. And one, I want to do, yeah, let's do right here. So cute. Okay, Jandy, nuke that. It's very cute, Jandy. It's very, very springy. All right. And then I want to do a nude color on the smaller toes, but I'm actually going to start my nude color on this toe right here. And the nude color I'm using is by Young Nails. And I'll tell you what it is here in about 2 seconds. It's from their Manicure line. This is just going to look very, very natural. Get a little bit more on the tip of my. Okay, and the, whoops, let me get this cleaned up. Okay, and the nuker, Jandy, with that one. And let me see your other one. All right. Same thing over here. Okay, this one. Okay, and the nuker. And let me see your other one. Let's see if we need a second layer. Actually, those look pretty good. Let me just start on the one. Oh, by the way, guys, my polish is called, let's see, it's by Manicure, and it is called Toothless Gloss. Toothless. Yep. Okay. I'm going to use, let's see, what color do we want to use for this toe? I want to use one of these that we used for the dots. So what do you guys think? I'm kind of leaning towards lavender, but let me know what you think. We'll take a vote. Let me see your other toes, Jandy, so I can see if how we're doing. Okay, let me. Okay, good. Looks dark enough. All right. Do we have any votes for what shade?
Red.
Well, I want to do one of these, and we don't have red, so it's got to be either the pinky orange, the lavender, or the bright purple. One of those. Because I want to keep it, there's a lot of colors going on, and I want to keep it within this color range, just so it all blends together real nice.
Lavender.
Lavender? Okay, we'll go with lavender. All right, sounds good to me. And the lavender one is just going to be painted lavender, so he's just going to be real simple. Okay. Clean up anywhere that you need to. Go in the nuker for me. Okay, and the nuker. I think I'm going to do one more thing, just to kind of add a little bit more to the ones that are kind of plain. Although I do like them plain. I think that we'll just we'll do them up just a little bit. Okay, rest your foot, Jandy. Okay, she's just gonna rest her foot right here and we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. See, I'm debating on whether I want to do, I kind of don't want to do dots. So I think I'm gonna go into my bright purple and I'm just gonna do a little race line. I like a nice race line. It doesn't take away from anything and it just adds that little something. Yeah, I like that. That's so cute. Okay, let's put the same color race line over here on the pinky. Just something little and different. Okay, then on that middle toe, I'm gonna do the orange, the orangey pink. Just kind of tie everything in nicely. Okay, and the nuclear Jandy. So sometimes it doesn't take a lot of, something, a whole lot of stuff, just something little. And in the bright one, I always wanted a car with a race line on it. You know what I mean? Like a fun colored race line. Like the little, remember when like the little minis came out and they had like the cute little race lines on them? Those were so cute. I always wanted one on my Volkswagen Bug. I think that would have been cute. Okay, and the nuker. All right, she's out of the nuker. So now we're going to put on our top coat and then we'll get everything shaped up and make sure that her foot is all cleaned and ready to be photographed, right? Cleaned and moisturized. I see a little hair wanting to creep in. I think people should have more fun with their toenails. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times they're not being seen by anybody except for the person.
Mm-hmm. Might as well.
Might as well play, yeah. Play, have fun, be creative, be funny, silly, kiddish. Or maybe you just want to go like full glitter bomb. That would be me. I would be either glitter bomb or I would be pink. And the nuker? Let me see this one. I like this lavender a lot. It's really pretty. Let's get this little guy over here. Okay, and the nuker Jandy. And after that one gets done, so in about 30 seconds, go ahead and stay in there, right? I think you had 30 more seconds to go. And that this particular top coat cures in 60 seconds. So I'm going to do a full soak on that one. All right, but while we're waiting, we can get some of this cleaned up. And I'm just using my, these are just some cheap little baby wipes that I got from the dollar store. And it makes for easy cleanup as you go along here. For stuff like this, where you just got your palette, your colors on it. Okay. Or if you need to wipe it off yourself. Okay, now I'm going to go around one more time with my little file, make sure everything is nice and nothing is attached to her skin because of that top coat. I'm going to feel, it feels good. Get up in that corner. Okay, let's see this little guy. Okay, he feels good. Hold those other toes down. Get this little one. This side just a little bit better. Okay, let me get your other toes. Okay. I like these thin files for toes because you can really get up underneath there and get in where you need to. Have it look real sharp. Sharp as in like neat and clean, not sharp as in like sharp toes. Okay, get this little done. The little ones are hard to hold on to. Okay, this one will be the hardest one.
Melanie says I need to get my piggies done too. Love the colors.
Me too, Melanie. I do too. All right, so she's mostly done. What I need to do now is we're gonna put some nice oil on her and get her cleaned up. Get some lotion on her. Let me see if she's got any parts of her skin at the back or anywhere that need to be hit with a little bit of something, something. It's not bad, Jamie. Maybe just a little bit right here. So you can use either a skin buffer, which I have, but I'm just going to show you guys how to use your arbor band. It's exactly how you would think. So you can just use your e-file with your arbor band. And that's if I would do this if it's just a little bit that you need to hit. Like nothing that you're going to be working on for a long time because the sanding band will heat up on you. I'm just going to kind of buff this out. Let me see this one, Jandy. That heel needs to be gotten a little bit. This heel doesn't feel too bad. Okay, let me get your toe right here. Okay, and then I want to get your heel right here.
Don't saw the nail corner to center, no back and forth. That splits the nail plate.
You know, actually, they do say that, but I heard recently that they have proven that that is not the truth. I will say for myself, if you're being kind of careful, it's a lot easier to go in one direction than another. But I found that the article I read very interesting. Because yeah, you hear all about that in school and stuff. Okay, you're good. All right, let's get you one last time with the alcohol and clean it up, and then we're going to get it, especially on the areas that you filed. I'm going to dry her off. You can use a towel to dry her off. I'm just going to use this brush. Because it's alcohol, it's going to dry naturally anyway. But these are just so easy to wash and sanitize. I mean, basically, it's already dry, you know. All right, rest your foot. And then let's get...
J. Rob said hi.
Hey, J. Rob. Some cuticle oil. There we go. On your little pigglies. Okay. I like to go all the way around, either the finger or the toe, whatever we're working on. Go all the way around, get the skin all over. There we go. Okay, lotion. And I'm using my C&D. It's like a, what is it, cherry?
Black cherry nutmeg.
Black cherry nutmeg. It smells really good.
What cuticle oil do you use?
I use Cusio. Let me show you the bottle so that way you can see how it's spelled. Cusio. And this one is, it's in the Naturals scent, and it's Tuscan Garden. It also smells really good. I love smells. I'm a big smell person. Fragrance person. And I'm just going to give her kind of a quick foot massage. Make sure her heel is nice and smooth. Okay, let me get your other one, Jandy. There. Does it feel much better?
Lana says, me too. I love smell good stuff.
Oh, I know it. Me too. I asked Jandy if she wanted to go this weekend to go shopping for some scent stuff. But she's like, I shouldn't be spending the money on it right now. But I really want to go. I went to the hairdresser this weekend, or no, this week. And he was using some new product on my hair. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I'm like half tempted to write him and ask him what it was. Like the last spray he sprayed on my hair, it smelled so good.
Are you going to cure too?
Oh, it's already cured. Yeah. There we go. Let me show you what it looks like kind of up close. Again. Zoom us in. Flash your little toes at us, Jandy, so we can see the cat eye do its thing. Very pretty. Very pretty. Yay. All right, guys. I appreciate you so, so much for hanging out with me and chit chat. And everybody is always so nice. And I really appreciate it. And I will see you again this weekend. We've got a wedding to go to tomorrow, but Sunday night we'll be back on and we'll do a little something, something. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. And I will see you very soon. If you're looking for any more content, I've got tons of videos on my channel. And yeah, so let me know if you guys have any questions or comments. I'm always here to help anybody coming up or anybody curious or that has questions or anything. Anything I can help you with, I am here for you, okay? All right. Oh, you want me to remove the hair? Well, you know what, though? It's her natural. You know what I mean? You could. I'm not a licensed hair removalist. Yeah. I'm not licensed for that. But yes, you definitely could. All right, guys, have a good weekend. And I do sometimes, if I've got my little electric one, I'll use the electric. on things, but I don't have it with me today. I need to get a new one. All right, have a good weekend, and I will see you later. All right, bye bye.